Well, hello. Uh-oh. The next 3 months, let's see what we get. We will not go in order tonight. We will go backwards. Yeah. We will start with Pisces. I'm going to tell you why, too. I'm going to be honest and tell you why. Because I did look at the last reading I did, and I didn't give Pisces enough time. So I saw it. It is what it is, and I know it. So let's go. Pisces. Here we go. Hi, Fly Gal. Hello, all band. Pisces. The next 3 months. This is going to be a long fucking reading. I'm probably going to have to go get a drink upstairs because I got a beer over here, but it's not going to be enough. Here we go. Next 3 months for Pisces. Next 3 months for Pisces. Yeah. That's a good sign. That's a very good sign. What do you got? Okay. Keep going. Oh, you're letting go of a love situation. Some of you guys may have felt like there was a love situation. Some of you, you have this, I'm growing apart from things that haven't healed me, or if I felt like I wanted to heal how I felt in a situation, I'm letting it go energy. I like this. The Five of Pentacles reversed. The Four of Pentacles upright with the Lovers upright. But then you have the Four of Cups. That tells me something that made you feel like you wanted to focus on, you're letting go. You're learning to let go. You're recognizing if it wasn't going to tackle you straight on, or like heads. I get this like headstrong energy with this card. You're like, fuck that bullshit. I'm not dealing with it. Here we go. Clarify the Emperor in reverse, please. Two of Cups reversed. You feel like it's unrequited love, or you recognize that I'm not going towards anything that messes with my abundance. Good for you. So I feel like the past has taught you a lot of sorrow, regrets, and made you feel like I can't lie to myself or let others lie to me on my victories or my balance or my structure ahead. I like this. You're very passionate at this time. This tells me you're very passionate, or you have this, I don't want to say nobility, but I feel like you have this energy of where it's like I have clear direction. I have clear direction, or I need to listen or open up a little bit more. I do feel like for some of you, this has been a restraint, and you're trying to figure out your way through that. Give me 1 second. It asked me to reschedule our fucking update. It always does. I just don't do them. Page of Wands. So, but also, I have this energy. You give me this weird vibration right now. Maybe you're Pisces, Aries cusp. Some of you could be, because I get this weird vibration. It's either that, or it's like you have a willful power or nature to wanting to be direct and sourceful towards your ground. But you're also showing me on the table where it's like, I want to go after happiness, but I have to be careful. You have like a very careful energy around you. Hold on. Clarify it. You're not willing to let things upset you. So you're going to work really hard at forward movement. Oh, there it is. The death card. It was on the bottom a second ago, but I ignored it. It's like you're willing to start over. You're willing to start over. I almost get this energy where you felt the battles, you felt the heartache, and you've recognized, I can't do this anymore. I've restrained myself a little too long in this energy, and all I want is balance now. All I want is balance. I feel like that's what's going to go on. And I do feel like that's going to go on for like a month and a half. Maybe a month, but for some of you, like a month and a half. So it's going to go on for the other amount of time. Hold on, Pisces. Show me the breast, Pisces. Some Pisces out there, this isn't going to pertain to the ones I just read to, but this is going to pertain to the Pisces that didn't make sense to. And I don't need the tarot to tell you. I can trust my own being to tell you this. Something about, I get this energy. I don't like it where it's, if that didn't agree with you, what will agree with you is wrong. And you're not willing to like sacrifice or let that, fuck that, or let that go. Hold on a second. That may pertain to work or your environment completely. Hold on. What's going on with Pisces? So some Pisces are saying, I'm not committed. I'm over love. I am a little confused with direction with finance. And that's the direction I was feeling. Something about, I don't know how to let go of situations where I need strength, or it feels like I'm not getting that forward movement that's embodying the power. You don't have to be poor to be in this situation. I just feel like it's not enough. I just feel like it's not enough. Here we go. I need to expand. Clarify the three. It's a lack of trust. It's a lack of trust or wanting to feel like you're falling back in the same circumstance. Ugh. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error for you. There's going to be a lot of trial and error for you. You're going to have to really focus on what makes sense. I also feel like for some, they're letting go of. So I feel like there are some that are spiritually awakened. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I feel. I feel like some are spiritually awakened to like a love situation and recognizing it's garbage. But then I feel like some are trying to spiritually adapt almost uncoherently to a notice of a voucher or victory, but they're not willing to put any work or effort into it or listen to anybody but themselves. It's going to be your problem. That will be your downfall. Let's clarify that. Will that be their downfall? No or yes? I don't give a fuck what you say. Let's see what the tarot says. Will that help them? So it tells me it's going to make you feel like the happiness is happening. It tells, look at this. It tells me that it makes you feel like you've learned something or you've opened up your imagination and took the right direction. But at the same time, you left yourself in the cold with love or stayed scorned. You rejected the change. And it's only you that's going to be the one that has to go through all that bullshit. Only you. I don't feel like you're supposed to. You have a very strong objective right now to focus on the things that mean something of value to you that have been hard to attain, whether it's love or finance or even health. So some of you it's love, some of you finance or health, but it feels like love. It feels like I'm gonna be real with you. It feels like love or finance. Now, the Six of Cups reversed and the Five of Cups upright. I feel like you're gonna struggle to see through the bullshit. That's gonna be up to you to figure out and not stress out upon. Because if you stress out upon it, you will not win. I feel like in the next 3 months, you're going to struggle with this. Some of you have already been struggling with it. Temperance reversed, Four of Wands reversed, Nine of Pentacles, to the Five of Swords, to the Five of Wands, trying to pretend like it doesn't exist. Bullshit. Eight of Wands, the shadow side reversed, to so it tells me you don't know what to accept that's going to work. I don't know what to tell you with that. I feel like you have to tell yourself. I can only tell you the things that are going to change, are going to transpire in your life. And a lot of people will sit there like, yeah, right, Leo fire. But he reads them privately and they're like, how did this nigga know 2 months down the road that that was going to happen? How? And I get it all the time, my email, all the fucking time. Bitch, I've had people try to tell me recently, and I hope the bitch is watching. I hope your dumb bitch ass is watching. I've had to try to have them try to tell me, oh, you're copying this person and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I didn't comment back to you, but I will tell you something on live. I don't have to copy a bitch at all. Ever. If anything, they better copy me. And the person you're talking about knows who can read who. So who the fuck are you talking to? Don't let anybody ever cut you short in life. Fuck that bullshit. Be the man that you are. That man won't like what I have to say, but that man knows the fucking truth. That man knows. Let's talk for a minute. That man knows where I don't reach out to him. He reaches out to me. So don't you ever talk shit to a man who has more integrity or respect for himself than other men out there that you fucking vie or fucking live on because of fucking people or humanity. Or because you think a big circle makes you something special. Are you fucking stupid? I'll be the realest nigga out here. And I'm half white, I'm half colored, I'm really Portuguese. I'll be the realest one out here to tell you. Don't fuck around with what you don't understand. Especially if the person that you fucking think you deal with, I'm kissing their ass when really they kiss my ass. Don't you ever fuck with somebody who knows more. Like, I hate people like that. I hate stupid energy. I don't tolerate it. I do not tolerate it. Motherfucker called me. I didn't call him. Told me I ain't talking to you no more. I won't deal with you no more. I ain't gonna say no names. Bitch, you know the name I'm thinking of. Bitch, he's probably gonna watch this. He gonna get mad as shit and try to call me. Don't you dare try to call me. I didn't answer last time. You told me what you had to say the last time, but I told you about the future between us. What do people really know in spirituality? I'm so sick of this internet bullshit. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it because people are so fucking stupid or want to be so facetious to the truth. They don't want the truth. They want the reality of giggles, laughs, or disrespect to themselves. They're not honoring where they could go. And I've learned this. It's taking a lot out of me to figure this out for myself. It's taken a lot of self-guidance and respect and discipline out of me to earn the worth. Don't ever discount what you don't understand or what you think you understand. And if you're afraid of it, that's a whole different fucking story. It's a whole different fucking story. And that just tells me you've got a lot more to work on. The best part about what I just said is I know it's going to make somebody want to get mad at me. But at the same time, the bitch knows I'm right. And I'm telling the truth. Ooh, let that shit sink in. Let that rub your fucking nipples till they get hard like fucking somebody rubbing ice on them. I don't give a fuck. All right, Aquarius. Let's read for Aquarius. Don't let nobody paint a fucking wall against your understanding. Don't let nobody try to ignore your existence, especially if they know about it. But if they don't know about it, don't be afraid to tell them, shut the fuck up and sit down in a corner with the little children, you bitch. You got a lot to learn or a lot to gain. Whether you gain it or don't in this life, that ain't up to me. That's up to you. I'm a motherfucker. I do appreciate, though. I did see a comment in my channel who was like, I've watched this channel. I don't remember her name. And I do appreciate your comment, though. I do remember that you wrote a comment saying, I've watched this channel for almost 4 years, and I know he doesn't copy. No, I don't have to copy. Did I start to a little bit after this bitch started copying whatever comes out that I do? Absolutely. So who the fuck you talking to? You're playing with the adults of spiritualism now. Learn your place and figure that out. Anywho, what's said is done and gone with. And I'm not upset anymore about it. But I'm glad I can speak to my audience and be the man I am and have been all the way. Listen to me. Just listen. Listen to me, Linda. Listen. Listen. And I'm going to enjoy drinking this sip before I say it. I've seen bullshit out there, whether it's a fucking meme, whether it's somebody saying it online, where they're like, you can't get angry and you can't read for people if you're angry. Bitch, are you fucking retarded? You just haven't reached the depths of the devil, past the devil of trust, of being scared to knowing what's true or what's tried. I did this years ago and I wasn't proud of it. I'm not proud of it right now. I remember there was a time when somebody came after me and the girlfriend. I let it go. I tried to be the bigger man. Listen to me on this one. I try to be the bigger man. You can say all the fuck you want to say about me, and I don't care. I really don't care. Like, because it just shows me what you've leveled up to. But when it came to the girlfriend, and then you started to ride her ass, and you're a male figure, like if it was a woman doing it, I kind of would have had to back off. Like, you know what? Be smart, be intelligent, let that shit go. Let them fight that cat shit that shit out. That's not what happened. That is not what the fuck happened. It was a man who thought this was smart to be a piece of shit towards her. And then it was like, okay, now I'm going to show my ability. Now I'm going to expose you. I'm gonna tell you all something. I'm gonna tell you all something. I'm gonna tell you all something because it's gonna make sense to you. And because maybe I'll gain a little bit of trust. And if I don't gain trust, it don't matter to me what I gain. I've already known what to gain or how to help people further than most people out here can for you. Like, and I've appreciated and learned it and respect it. And I'm trying not to let it go and not to focus on my own life and forget about what I can do for others. I'm trying to do the right thing. Finally, for once in my life, I'm seeing things to where it's like, I love this, I enjoy it, but they just don't get it. They just won't open their eyes. And I'm okay with knowing that. I've been knowing that for a couple years. More than a couple, but still. But that stems to family. Where what I've done for you, I did for family long ago, to where I'm in a spiritual fucking encountering. I'm doing like divination. We're going in and we're talking to the other side, and we're at a table with strangers. And the person that loves me the most is getting mad at me the most because I'm predicting the future and it happens. I'm 18 years old at the time. I'm almost fucking 40. I'm going to be 39 in about 6 months. Listen, just fucking listen for a minute. It really aggravates me because I'm tired of it. I'm tired of knowing what I have to offer, how much further it can go, but people aren't paying attention. People only value what they think is necessary, but you're not opening your eyes. Open your eyes. Please open your eyes. It's a scary feeling. It's a feeling of feeling regret or sorrow or holding on to the past or feeling down in unendowed or just unwelcomed with yourself. But if you allow yourself to break through the mold, you might surprise yourself. Let me tell you something. You might surprise yourself. There are so many things across the board I could tell you secretly in silence that I understand that others out there who, before Heads Channel, I would give them the predictions and it would be right. And they watched and they knew. There was the girlfriend beforehand who told me, you're crazy to go tell a psychic medium this shit. And I'm like, what if I don't tell her and I don't try to protect her? She's going to get hurt. My warning didn't have any evidence to the fact of knowledge or experience to where it had to happen. And that bitch tried to backstab me. Do you think I'm afraid to speak up? I'm not afraid to speak up or tell you the truth. Like, fuck that. I'm so sick of the bullshit. Online's gotten to be too much who can say what to make you feel good at the moment, or who's got the best fucking title to make you want to fucking play with your fucking dick or your pussy. Fuck that. I'm over that shit. Let's go to Aquarius. It aggravates the shit out of me. It really aggravates me. Makes me wonder why I even give the time to it. I know why I do, because of the people behind me. But at the same time, it's like, you guys are enough. But the whole experience, it feels like a sham. It feels like a waste of my fucking time. It feels like there's no love or respect behind any of it. So what's going on with Aquarius? So Aquarius, only 3. Aquarius is looking for changes. Jesus. It tells me with the Lovers reversed, the 4 of Pentacles, the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, and the Tower upright that you're definitely looking for changes. Let's ask what kind of changes you're looking for. Find out in the next 3 months. I bet you it has to do with emotion, money, and love. Emotionally, you feel closed off to being happy. Oh, surprise, surprise. Have things of emotion felt like they don't make sense, or they ain't working out the way you looked for them to work out, and money is on the agenda? Have you been trying to be patient with the situation, but you're going to focus on money? I guarantee that's what you do. I guarantee in the next 3 months, that's what you fucking do. And I guarantee if you don't trust it now, you will. Ooh. I don't feel like the excitement's been there in your life, whether you've been single or with somebody, to the way you've wanted it. For those who haven't been single but have been with somebody, I feel this like apart energy. I'm getting a lot of energy right now, to where it's like some of you are still together and you feel apart, and others that it's fallen apart. You don't know if you want to reconcile. Whatever. I don't want to go that deep. Let's keep going. Let's keep playing with the tarot. Here we go. Aquarius. Next 3 months. Some of you are going to become single. If you're in a relationship, some of you will become single because you'll feel it's the last straw. Others of you, you're just going to be careful with how discreet with who you talk to or what you talk about. Very discreet, or kept to yourself. You have this kept to myself energy. Whatever. Let's keep going. One more thing for Aquarius, please. Next 3 months. You're going to work on finance, family, and passion for yourself, and trying to make it all fit into the circle that makes sense to you. I do get this energy. I don't need this card to tell me, but I get this energy of you wanting more out of life. Something about I want more out of life. I don't want to feel exposed to damage anymore. I'm tired of being emotionally upset, or being upset or tired all the time. I get a tired and upset energy on this card. 6 of Pentacles reversed to the 4 of Cups. You're really trying to work through that. This tells me you're really trying to work through it. The shadow side is reversed. It's almost like a pain in the side that you don't need, but at the same time, don't believe you created. Believe. I do feel like you may have accepted a reality that you thought was going to work, but it doesn't mean because it didn't work. It doesn't. Things are going to make you happy. Let go of the things that have upset you. Let go of the things that have upset you. The 6 of Wands to the Page of Wands. I do get this energy where you're going to make a decision to speak up. You will have to speak up. You'll also feel like you can't trust the person. You're going to feel like you can't trust, or you're going to fight with them. Whatever the fuck that's about. You're going to have a fight or an ending. Something about a fight or an ending. That's what you have in the next 3 months. For the guys out there, and I don't usually get energy like this, I feel like the guys that, whether you're in a situation or trying to repair one, she's not going to listen. She's not going to listen. She's going to make you believe she can listen. She ain't going to listen. That's up to you. Fuck that bullshit. Capricorn. Cappy. Here we go. A lot of people think I talk shit or I say what I gotta say, but the shit I talk is so authentically true, it should scare you. At the end of the day, it should scare you. It should scare, well, not the ones who, whether they've been in the channel and I've read for them on the channel or read for them personally, it shouldn't scare them. Or the people I've been in close contact with, or the ones that I'm talking about that I've been in close contact with, shouldn't scare them either. Trust me. Trust me, I get it. I get it. I get it better than the day is long. I get it like I need a hole in my head. Stupid. It's sad. It's upsetting. I feel like today everybody wants to focus on a happy outcome or a fucking bullshit title. Like you try. So let me just say it. I'm gonna feel good. I'm gonna drink while I say it. Right after I say it. So let's talk about this. Hmm. Let's think about it. Let's be a real man about it. Let's be fucking open and honest. What the fuck else you got to lose? So, do you not think the relationship I dealt with, I didn't say, if I went out there and I acted like everybody else and just talked a bunch of horse shit, the channel wouldn't be successful because that's what I offer? Think about that. Think about that. Think real hard about it. Also think about why somebody would be open to tell you what they know and not give a fuck. Trust me, I've had the bitch try to tell me, motherfucker, I'll sue you. Sue away. Because reality speaks and justice prevails. And I've been there with my own family problems. So you think an internet situation is going to make me think different? No, you dumb bitch. Like, you have a lot to learn and gain. Just like I have a lot to learn and gain. But I don't judge or try to put you into this little box of shit. You do that to yourself. And so do the people. And that's why it's hard for me to keep doing this. That and fucking, it don't pay for shit for me. Don't pay for shit. So I'm like, I could spend my time doing other shit. Spend time with family or making money. It ain't just about the money. It's about knowing what you have to offer and how well you can offer it. Especially when you've watched others that can do it just as well as you. Now we're talking about somebody else. I'll put this in perfect perspective. I will not say her name. Much older than me. Was very proud of what she knew how to do. But when I saw it was all a money situation, I got the fuck away from her. And she tried to manipulate me towards somebody else with hierarchy out here to make herself feel glamorous or get the respect she felt she deserved. I have no time for any energy like that. I like fuck that bullshit. You want to make up rumors, you want to make up lies, you want to do this, you want to do that. Get the fuck out of here. I ain't got time for you. There's been enough people I've read out here, whether they're readers that I've read that didn't believe what I had to say till it came fucking true, or people that pay me that know the truth, or the girlfriend from before that know the truth. The one before probably despises the fuck out of me. I hate that motherfucker. That motherfucker. Yeah, I shouldn't have asked. You shouldn't have asked when the relationship's going to end. Told you I didn't want to answer the question. Just like I told the asshole who does successful online, I don't want to answer what's going to happen with us. But I had the answers. He didn't. But you still watch. What the fuck should that tell you? Open your mind. I'm so sick of this bullshit. You know what I'm sick of? The fact that I can drink a beer, I did drink, a little bit of Jägermeister. I made some, about a year since I've made some mixed drinks. I drank that. I drank my six pack and I'm on my last beer. Still got more than half here. I'm drinking red for that bitch. Yeah, the successful one I'm talking about. Annoyed him. Doing this. My lighter. In my community. Many, many years ago. We're talking like 5, 6 years ago. I don't even know how fucking long ago. 4 or 5, whatever the fuck it was. Could you stop doing that? No. It's going to help me predict your future. And it did. Then did it even better without doing any scrolling. Fucking, I'm so tired of people. And I'm getting tired of myself putting up with it. Not many people will be honest with you like that. I will. I don't care anymore. All I care about is doing the right thing. Hoping the right people open their eyes. It brings no advantage to me. It brings all the advantage to them. And here's the cool thing. I do appreciate when people come towards me. They don't trust it. They don't believe it. It happens. But then, after it happens, it isn't about them coming back towards me to pay me money. It's what I appreciate is the fact that it may give them the acknowledgement to learn how to learn more about what they can learn about themselves to gain more spiritualism. That's power. That's the key to this bullshit right here. Anybody else tells you different, they just want your money. They don't give a fuck about you. Half of them don't care about you. It's all fucking money scheme. It's all about how can I take care of myself. Trust me, I want to take care of myself with this. I might even start doing it more and more, but it's because I know what I have to offer that they can't. I thought about this before I came out here tonight, and I'm like, do I tell them? Do I not? All right. What sign are we on, guys? Capricorn, right? Good night, Celeste. Have a good night. Hi, Jill. Vulgar Heart Cheryl, hello. Alexandria, hello. Crisscross, saw you in here. I'm lost, just listening. It's all right, Vulgar Hearts. Vulgar Hearts, I love that you watch the channel. But don't think I've never picked up your energy. Don't think I haven't picked. And I'm not saying today or recently. I'm saying in the past. It could have shifted, but in the past, don't think I haven't picked it up. I pick up energy, but not on everybody. But I pick out certain people, and you were one I picked out. We won't go there. I just hope it's changed, or it's become to an existence of a little more happiness for you. That's the most important thing. Trust me, that's the most important thing. You made me feel proud of myself telling you that. But you made me think of a past relationship, Vulgar Hearts. You made me think of somebody who I tried to warn them. Of reader. I don't know, I had like 130, 108, had whatever amount of subscribers. I didn't have my channel set up yet. And it was not my relationship of recent times. It was the relationship before. But I tried to warn them of where things were going to go or how that person would treat her and me. And she and I had to watch it all happen before I started the channel. How do you think that made me feel? How do you think that made that person accept spiritualism? Or me, to an extent. A lot of people struggle to respect me, but that's okay. I've learned to accept it. But I won't accept belligerence for much longer. I'm too fucking bold and too honest and too carefree to want to deal with it or let it be a problem. And I've dealt with it too many times before the channel at a young age to where time had to show the truth. And it was years out, you know, to where it was like, I actually didn't scare, but I surprised myself. I did surprise myself. Had my own father, my own dad, who I didn't know at a young age, who I didn't know him. I didn't know my father. We'll get to Capricorn. I didn't know my dad at a young age, and it bothered me. It fucked me up a little bit in school, a lot of it, because I allowed it to. And I predicted I would know him. I predicted the outcome with him, but I predicted the outcome with my mother, and everything happened. Even to the point to where I'd be there, the cops would be involved. I did this like around a table where we're calling in spirits, and where most people would be afraid to do that. I wasn't afraid. My little sister's watching, like, my brother's ruthless. He's just such an asshole. And it wasn't about it being an asshole. It was about feeling. And I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. I didn't respect it. But it all happened. And my dad was the only one was like, well, his mother too, before she passed. And I got really close to her. Was the only one that told me, you got to go back to your mom and help her. He kept telling me, but I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. And then when I did do it, everything I had said would happen was in front of me. Imagine dealing with that and holding that boil for so goddamn long. There's so many other things I could tell you, but it's not important. It's irrelevant to just identify what disguises you from learning your true nature of spiritualism. Find love for yourself and for other people, but know how to do it correctly. Because there's a lot of frauds out here. There's a lot of fucking people who just want to make something out of you for themselves. My goal was to be a philanthropist, to make so much money for me and my son, to help him, to give him the future when I'm gone, but I also gave you guys the future you may need. And not many people tell you that shit online, but I'll tell you right now. And I don't just say what I want to say. I say the truth. Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn. I feel good about this tonight. At least I'm being so honest that it's like I feel liberated because it's like I said this a long time ago. Be fun what they think. 7 of Pentacles. As I say that, I feel like you're not letting things justify. You're not letting shortcomings be your burden. You're trying to be patient and strong with things that may have not worked out. I feel like things that you've cut out of your life, you're recognizing you don't need them to be the problem or the burden in your existence. Something about this doesn't have to be the burden of my existence. If I had to say no to something that you wanted to work with or see growth with, or feel, I get like a respect and a love energy there. You've learned, well, karma will play its course. This is going to be the hard part. This is the part where I have to intervene. The hard part is for some of you, that will happen. There are some men out there where that's not going to happen. If it does happen, they'll be much older in life, but they'll feel like the person doesn't want, oh, I can't do that. I'm not going to tell you all the secrets. I feel like it's too private. Pay for it. Hey, Ace of Wands, Two of Wands, the Hermit, the Empress, and the Eight of Swords. So there's passionate energy. Two of Wands making a decision, the Hermit going within to trust it. The Empress wanting to move towards it, but having a feel of, is it going to make sense? Or what am I doing? Can I trust this? High Priestess reversed. Can I trust it, or does it feel unhonorable? Let's see what it is. I feel like you're not going to trust. No, you won't trust it. You're not going to trust it. I feel like you're going to keep putting the work towards yourself or looking for change. And I feel like that's why it's going to take a long time. And this may be for some men. I feel like some women will have obstacles. I get this obstacles energy with the women where they're going to have obstacles or challenges, but they'll come across the right man. It's more or less if they feel like they're getting enough done and that person's doing enough to show them the love that feels self-soothing slash acquired. Something about an acquired. And I'm done. Feels so acquired. I'll give you a little bit more, Capricorn. I feel like that's too short for 3 months. It is. I'm not touching those cards though. Here we go. Capricorn, next 3 months. Okay. What are you going to try to balance out? I feel like it's happiness and structure, but we'll see. Letting go of things that upset you or things that slow you down or keep you feeling stuck or bother your mind. You're going to work very hard on things that you thought have lied to you, emotionally made you feel blocked. You're going to put a lot of victory towards your money. We're over it. I'm over it. I feel like the next 3 months, your focus will not only be like, I know what I want, I know what I can achieve, but it's only going to be achieved if I can believe that I can do it. You have a very like go-getter, I'm coming after energy. It doesn't feel like it's a love thing. It feels more anything like you're not sure of which person you would trust or walk away from. Something like that. That's what I see for you. Capricorn. I'm going to tell you something. Focus on loving yourself, loving the energy that comes around you, but being very aware of how to handle things that don't feel right. Or don't get stuck in that energy of, fuck, I haven't been fucked in so long. I need to get fucked. Don't get stuck in that energy. I'm just going to be real. Don't get stuck in that I got to get fucked energy. Because it'll fuck the whole thing up. I feel like it'll end up in a fight or a problem. It won't make you happy, or the happiness you're looking for that you try to move towards. See, the Fool, you'll regret, you'll have sorrow. You'll move on. It tells me you'll move on. It tells me with the five of wands, the sun reversed, the 4 of wands, the 8 of, you'll keep moving towards it, just to find out I was aware and I was foolish, or I shouldn't have been fooled by a situation. I'm stressed out about moving on. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Just fucking move. Look at top of the deck. Just fucking move. Just move. I don't feel like you're in illusion land. I feel like you've put a lot of hard work or etiquette into problem solving. I get this problem solving energy all over you, where it's like just focus on that and continue that, and don't let anybody become your problem or your beast. You're the only beast of the problem if you allow something shorthanded too fast. Okay. We're going to move on. I hope it's making sense. I'm sure it is. It's not ego. It's not like overconfidence or overzealous. No, trust me. It's just being a spiritual bitch. That's me. I know what I said would trigger some people or make them mad, but it ain't about them. It's about you guys. It should have never been about them. But when they paint it to be about them, they haven't painted about what's important to the other people. Keep that in your minds. Keep that in your fucking mindset. I will get more busy with this channel at some point, hopefully. I've been trying to, but I've been struggling with believing people are gonna wake up. Like I'm not gonna lie. I've been struggling with words. Like people don't want to wake up. They just want to fucking sleep all day long. Shit, I like to sleep. I like to fucking, excuse me, but chill out. I feel like that's what's going on in life. I don't even know if I told you guys the full scenario. So if I didn't say it, I had talked about a situation where I got angry with somebody treating the girlfriend wrong. I don't think I finished it. I think I went into another tangent. But let me tell you something. I got into a position where it was like I didn't want to involve myself, but when I did, I read very angrily, but it was very accurately. And I didn't want to do it but I felt like my hand was forced. And shit came true. What do you know? Did it surprise me? No. Did it upset me? No. Was I kind of a little happy that it happened? Yeah, because it was deserved. But at the same time, it was like, you showed me people aren't that fucking fucked up and behind. It'll take some time to gather it, or the negative vibrations will go towards that person. I explained even people that would go towards that vibration that watch me, and they did to that person. Don't think I don't know, or I'm not willing to tell you what I do know, because obviously I know, and I'm okay with it, but I hate it. I hate it to the passion of the fact where it's it's like everybody wants good news. Everybody wants good fucking news. Well, sometimes I can give you good news. Sometimes I gotta give you the truth, and it sucks. And a lot of time, it's the suck versus the good news. I got somebody waiting that I just read recently. I've had other people come towards me. I haven't even responded to them. And I'll get to you in the email, and I thank you for your email. Just wait for my response. I have another reading or two set up. I don't do a lot of readings. I don't like to read a lot of people because people don't pay attention or they don't listen. They have to see it for themselves to understand, and then they want to come back. And it's like, I get time for this shit. Like I'm getting too old for this shit. Getting too aggravated with knowing what should be done that's not getting done, that people are accepting and knowing it. It's infuriating to me. Or how much they don't put the work or effort into it because they don't care. It's all about the dollar bill. Do I charge a little bit high? Absolutely. But do I know what I tell you will be more accurate than somebody else? You goddamn right. Am I afraid to tell you the truth? No. Fuck no. I'd be a clown to talk the other way or an asshole unless I valued myself in a high enough perspective to wasn't afraid to be honest. But am I going to charge you $100 a question? No. No, because I'm not that ignorant or belligerent towards respect to people. Some people don't even respect themselves enough to know themselves, but you still got to learn the hard way. I'm so over this bullshit. And I'm older than a lot of the people you watch around their 30s in age. Keep that and bear that in mind, or what I've predicted around all the energy of all of them without them knowing silently. I don't give a fuck if they read tarot, astrology, whatever. When a psychic medium walks in front of you or speaks up in front of you, you should pay attention. Drinking beers or not, especially a man who gives a shit, because there aren't many out there who do. If that's not real, you tell me what is. I could sit here, I could stop this whole fucking Aries to Pisces or Pisces to Aries reading. It's Pisces to Aries, but I could stop the whole fucking reading and say, let me answer some questions for you. They're gonna make sense. How many women and men do you think in the background it's made sense to that watch or subscribe to the channel or stay on the channel? Shouldn't that tell you enough? Shouldn't that tell you enough? Trust me, I could tell you the bullshit channels versus the channels that will enlighten you, because I understand because of the depths I've worked through, the heartache I've went through, the pain, the existence that you've lived in your life, but you're trying to learn about. That I got to a point where I closed the world off. I closed the world off. I shut everything down, and I focused on this spiritualism. And I said, what do you need to show me? What do you need to teach me about myself? And everything walked in. Everything, I tell you, everything walked in. I wish I could explain it to a better. I can't, but that'll be another day. That'll be in the future. We'll go like deep on. Let me tell you why I'm so spiritual, but I'll wait. I've been waiting to do that. All right, Sagittarius. Here we go. What do we got for you? The next 3 months. You're gonna get tired of shit. You're going to get tired of me. You're going to get tired of believing. You're going to get tired of life. Don't let that be your outcome. But your soul's energy be love, light, self-reflection, and self-respect, but also guidance to not having any fear. If you learn not to fear anything, you're going to open a lot of doors for yourself. You're going to learn how, when things get tough, how to become so much more resilient against it. I've had to do it. You're going to learn how to do the best you can to not let it happen again, or if it does happen again, how to handle it. That's my best acknowledgement towards those who need to hear it. Because a lot of us live different lifestyles or live different experiences or accept all the wrong things, thinking we're doing the right things, and then it hurts us. Think about that. I want you to think about that. Sagittarius. Here we go. Sagittarius. I don't give a fuck how you view me. At the end of the day, I could drink this fucking beer till it's fucking empty. Drink about another 3. And still you may be stuck on focusing on what your mind thinks that's feeble to mine. That has no existence to the reality that I've experienced or dealt with or surpassed. So focus on that. If you really want to be spiritual, learn how to challenge your mind. Learn how to challenge your existence. Learn how to challenge your experiences before they happen, or the ones that you care about around you, or being able to say, all right, hey, South Africa, this is what's going to happen in your life. South Africa, I'm in the United States. South Africa, this is what's going to happen in your life, and tell them and let them see it for themselves. Experience for themselves. No matter how much they gain out of what you tell them, let's see if they keep watching you. That's spirituality, not some bullshit where someone's talking shit to you all the time or running their fucking mouth and they've never had a relationship or know how to have a relationship. But people are too fucking stupid to open their minds. I feel like this world is becoming lost. And they're accepting that reality. Fuck the bullshit. No. Speak up for yourself. And I'm speaking up for myself right fucking now. Like I said, don't call me. Don't you call me. Bitch, you last time we talked, you said you blocked me. You said you blocked me, bitch. Right? But I wasn't calling you. You called me. I didn't answer the phone. Why? Because you know I have more to offer you than you have to offer me. What does that tell you guys? That should tell you a lot. That should tell you to open your fucking minds. I ain't afraid of shit. I ain't afraid of nobody. Speak up or get spoken to. Here we go. Be the man that you are. Some people can only be that person they exist to be. The Queen of Cups. So emotionally, you're getting sick of it. There's 2 situations here. Emotionally, you've accepted being sick of a situation that didn't work out, or you're getting sick of being separated, is what I'm seeing here. The King of Cups to the 5 of Swords to the 5 of Cups. All right, so it's telling me you're starting to value letting go. Here we go. It definitely clarifies 10 of Wands reversed. There's a love situation you felt like you had in the bag that didn't work out. I feel like you have no more anxiety and you're excited about changes. You're tired of all the lies. All the lies. I feel like the lies kept you stuck for too long and now you're fighting for your own momentum. The heartbreak sucked, but you're starting to imagine a better outcome. It's good. You're trusting it, but you're still worried about. Some of you are worried about the past or your health. The past or your health or how to progress forward kind of energy is what it shows me. I can't play games with a lover. You may also feel like there's a love person you dealt with who doesn't want to open up or who shows you no empathy. not just empathy, guidance in self-awareness or self-respect. So I get like they don't show enough empathy or they don't show enough self-respect, and it's been bothering you for a while. So if you have been partnered with somebody, the kids holding you together, because it feels like the children hold you at peace of mind, but it's not enough. Ugly. Here we go. You imagine about being successful or speaking out the truth. Six of Cups. And you also want to see the family fix itself, but it doesn't look like it's going to work. Some of you guys have wanted to fix a family, but it's not going to work. You also may feel like, I don't get the energy where you feel like you missed the boat, but I get the energy where it's like, I wanted to do this at one point. I just don't care anymore. Let's go to the bottom and see what it says. The victory is reversed. It's over. I don't care anymore. Let's clarify that. Let's clarify it together. I have to move on. I have to let it go. So I feel like you have learned, Saggy, where it's like emotionally, your best support is letting go of something that hasn't proved happiness, and you've made the decision to discover some new ground. I don't feel like this was easy. I feel like this took a lot of strength. I feel like this took a lot of honor. Something about honor with this card for you to make this change. Some of you, it has to do with money or family. I'm done for you, Sandy. That's what I have for you. Next 3 months. I'm going to tell you secretly, the tarot, your best momentum is to focus on the things that don't obstruct your feelings. And then every time you get in your feelings, focus on what you want even that much harder and continue to gain them. Some of you guys have already had this trial and error or practice and it's worked. Others of you, it will work. That's what you get. All right. Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. Cap. Next 3 months for you. This freedom might piss a lot of people off. I don't care. Fucking people. Show me why. Your imagination's gonna have a lot. Wait a minute. I think I already read Capricorn. I'm like, wait a minute, I already read Capricorn. Where was I? I fucked this all up. I read, hold on a second, I gotta think. I read Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Whoops, let's do this again. Wait a minute. Are you sure, Jill? Hold on. I'm like, I already read this bitch. I'm not gonna read you again. I'm like, look at the cards. I'm like, this makes more sense than I understand. It's the same shit. All right. Is it Scorpio? I think I'm gonna trust you, Jill. Wait a minute. Hold on. Yeah, Scorpio. On Scorpio. Why? Next 3 months, why? Ooh. Show me why. Show me more. Scorpio. Just the one. You could feel like trying to figure out how to find balance. Why? Clarify more of that. Scorpio, next 3 months. Yeah, probably should write backwards. I drank a lot tonight, but I'm not that fucked up. Like, trust me, I could read you without the cards, and I might at the end. Maybe a couple people I decide. I haven't decided yet. We'll see. I don't stay on that long, so it depends how long the read's gonna be. Lately, I haven't. Two of Wands, Four Swords, the Justice reversed, the Seven of Empress. I feel like you're really trying to find motivation not to let things slow you down. But I also see in the cards where it's like you have this without the tarot, you have this what am I doing wrong energy. You could have I don't usually say this with these cards, but you could have an impatient energy that you're fighting against. You have I get this strong with these three cards, I get like this strong willful power of I know what I want, but I don't want to wait for it. Or I felt like I've been waiting forever energy. Clarify that one. So some of you are trying to tell me you could be accepting. I'm not going to worry about being in love with situations or people. Others of you, it's accepting an ending of a love situation, the goodbye of it. Putting more work and effort into things and moving on. I don't know why, but some of you need to focus on. I feel like I'm giving a premeditated reading right now. If you're together with somebody, you're not seeing that that person's not your fit. They're not your source. And I'm gonna be real with you. They're not the one. They're not the one. They'll become part of the past, and you have to learn how to trust that. It isn't me. You'll get over the heartache of recognizing it wasn't the right direction, or that the work you established with them wasn't creating your wealth. You'll create your own wealth. I don't know how else to tell you. Endings are endings, but put your effort and work into your own shit. And don't let anything else fool the nature or the beast behind it. Because right now you're overwhelming yourself with understanding of letting go. I do feel like I just read a person that's in a relationship more than one that's out. And I feel like she needs to hear what she doesn't understand now to see it for herself. It is what it is. I'm done. I'll give you guys a little bit more because, yes, Scorpio, that wasn't enough for 3 months. A little bit more. A lot of Scorpios ain't in a relationship, but for those that are in a relationship, that was your shit. And it's coming. It's coming like a dick comes in a vagina. It's coming. Hate to say that. Make a decision because the victory's over. The playtime's over. The fantasies. Something of the fantasies or the reality of existence that make you happy now will show you what you played with is going to go into balance. I don't feel like it'll be too obstructive. I get like it won't be obstructive, but it'll help you focus on your passion. Mostly open up to what's okay and accept that it's behind you. Something like I have to accept the happiness isn't there. You will be a little bit upset, but at the end of the day, Five of Swords, it's not worth crying over. It's woke. You got like a woke energy. Focus on change. Well, I'm definitely reading a coupled energy. That's coupled energy. It stayed that way. All right, so let's ask singles energy. What do we got for singles energy? Scorpio. Singles. Stay true and focused on things and don't let them scare you. Do not let them scare you. Keep putting the work in and go in that direction. For the single Scorpios, there are things you're trying to manifest or work towards or believe in yourself. Keep putting the work and effort. Don't let anybody distract you. Something about don't let anybody distract you. That it's almost like a beginning to an end situation where if love's not showing up or it's been something that bothers you, don't worry about those burdens. Focus on things that are going to work out and be patient with achieving what you're looking for. Emotionally, it sucks. I feel like it emotionally sucks or feels like, why can't I get attached to communication that's going to build abundance? I don't feel like the abundance of an emotional acceptance is going to help you. I feel like you being abundant towards situations are going to make you achieve it. And I also feel like the person I just read on the other side needs to hear that, where it's like they don't need the other person to do that. Why do I feel like the person that's with somebody has to go through what I don't know, but I feel like it's the same bullshit. And if you don't listen, I feel like you're gonna be wishing you did. I feel like those endings are gonna happen, or you're gonna be like, well, what the fuck? Why didn't I trust? Why wasn't I passionate or open to emotionally things? Why was I afraid to build in that direction? Like, I'm not playing that game. You want things to end? It's because you're lying to yourself. Nobody else but yourself. Here we go. Go to the bottom. Only 3. You have to become strong enough to trust your emotions and strength and persevere through the trials and error, and just say peace, have peace of mind or respect for oneself to achieve it. And I feel like some of you will achieve it on your own singly, but others are with somebody else that you have to let go of. That you don't want to believe you have to do it now, but give it 6 to 8 months. You're going to see it for what it is. You're going to feel like you've grown apart, or that person's just not on your level. Done. I'm done. I'm done. I hate that I gave you that reading because I feel like it was so honest and true that people aren't going to respect it. And then when they do, it means nothing because they don't want to believe they had to. Whatever. Life is life. You get over shit. All right. Here we go. Libra, right? I gotta read the sign backwards. Thank you, Jill. Justice. You came out first, house. Clarify why. The card I wanted to flip in the middle because you're so just your heart's so set on saying goodbye, or has been set on letting things go of the past. Good for you. I love that. That is, if that isn't attractive, I don't know what it is. I'll be real with you. For you to come out on top and then right underneath you to come with the justice, like you came out justice, then you came out with the 6 of swords. For you to want to let go of shit, it made you feel belly up or sick to your stomach, like that. To me, that's like accolades of proof of self-worth or dedication or love. 7 of Cups, though, to the Karma card, to the Empress. I almost get this energy where like you felt like you could have more. Like, I'm gonna show you the next card over here. You could have more, or you could even, and it's. I'm glad that that card was there because I wasn't sure it was gonna make sense, but you could have more. Or it could work. Something could work out that you couldn't play with. And look at this shit. Look. I'll pick it up. I'll pick it up. It couldn't work. It couldn't work. It just couldn't. Ah! 6 of Cups reversed. It couldn't work. It couldn't be done. Oh, 2 of Swords. You had to make this decision. I feel like your heart in your existence, you struggle with this or to believe. I feel like some of you struggle to believe that something was treating you wrong. But at the end of the day, you recognized I didn't feel right about it. I feel like that's a ladies. Where in a male situation, I get a total different like energy. I get an energy where he felt like I wanted to go towards this or fix this, but I couldn't mend a situation. I wasn't doing anything to make it work. And a lot of it had to come with respect. A lot of it had to respect and accepting and ending to start over. The weird part about it is it's like a bitch wanted to move on. He wanted to move on. Like, what the fuck? He felt stuck or hung in a situation. I feel like he didn't feel liberated or wasn't getting respect or communicating, or she wasn't. I feel like both of you weren't. And it has to do with a family structure, to the strength, to having the acknowledgement about it, but letting it go was struggling with letting it go and emotionally moving on towards things of passion. Somebody else wasn't telling you the truth. Somebody was hiding some shit. This is a hider. I don't get like this. I would usually call this the liar bitch. This is somebody that was hiding shit. This bitch was hiding shit. It all came to a closure. Somebody became so aware that when it came to the option to communicate, they just decided to say, fuck that. I'm gonna end this. I don't want to talk to you, bitch. I don't want to talk to you. I'm gonna create my own happiness. They didn't have the patience, the resilience for it. I'm done. I'll give you a little more. A Libra, I feel like there's a couple things. Somebody either chose to think about stepping out or treated you like another option that you either they didn't have it fully set in. I feel like a guy did this where they didn't have it fully set in, but they made it like obvious to you where you ain't shit and I could fuck better. But then I get the energy where it's like if you're a woman, they just were too sexually active. I get this if you're a woman that you might have dealt with somebody who was too either prone to work or sexually active, and that was the problem. I'm done. I don't even know if I want to read your shit anymore. Here we go. Next 3 months, like you're getting on my nerves. Not you, but the bitch on your end. I want to smack a bitch in the mouth, like a dude, but still. If he's that fucking ignorant. Ignorance is bliss. Here we go. I didn't like what I just saw because I feel like that's how the woman felt. The Hermit. I feel like you trusted the situation. The Eight of Pentacles. You did. You learned how to let it go. You learned how to not establish or build with the situation. You feel like it was a wrecking ball. You have this energy where you feel like everything came at you so fast that it was unexpected. You have this unexpected energy. Some of you may have thought he was going to come back toward you, but the communication stayed silent. And you just moved away from it and you kept working towards situations that weren't working out or that you knew you need to focus on. It's almost like you felt like the growth and expansion wasn't there with a man, but you could do it on your own, but it wasn't moving fast enough. I get a slow energy burn. Four of Pentacles. I need things to make sense. I need to make sense of my value more than worry about what he did to me. You did think about it for a while, it tells me, to High Priestess. So you went through the heartache or saw that he was focused on another bitch. I'll be real with you. You saw that he was focused on another bitch. He was fucking somebody else or trying to. And I feel like that's how you discovered I gotta move on and focus on the balance of my life. I can't have this disrespect in my life kind of energy. This motherfucker lied too many times. The last time I felt this card, it felt like it was like sneaky or it was hiding something. This time it's lying. Go to the bottom. I feel like you even made the decision. If he tried to come towards you or rush towards you, you would look at it like, bitch, bye clown, bye clown. I'm gonna work on myself. And I feel like that's the dedication you've put forward. Something about I had to do this. This hurt too much, stressed me out way too long. I felt fooled. I'm not going to be mentally fucked with. And I'm Chariot. I'm letting it go. I'm running away from those problems. I'm not focusing on those problems because they're not my problems to resolve. You could be older than me. You could be a lot older than me. And it's like you have a lot of self-respect as a female. Some of you, it was hard to do this. Some of you, it wasn't that hard. What was hard was what they did. Whatever. So some of you, they did do wrong. Others of you, you weren't sure if they did wrong, but you knew you had to let it go. I'm done. I'm so done. Fuck, I wish I had another beer. God damn. All right, we're going to read Virgo in a minute. I'm running a fucking beer. It is what it is. I almost want to tell you, I regret what I say. No, I don't regret a goddamn thing. I regret the fact that people might try to come towards me that I want to fucking deal with. You better not come towards me. I don't want to hear you bullshit. You or the people that try to suck the life out of you to have what you have to gain. I'll do it on my fucking own. Because I know the difference between all of us. I know when people care and when they don't. Here we go. Best part about it being a real person is knowing the truth. And not letting everybody else get in your fucking way of it. Being honest. Being happy with it. Letting the rest go to the waistline. There we go. Virgo. What do we got for you? Ooh, I'm going to give you that one. I'm not wanting to fly out. Before I tell you, Virgo, tell me what card flew out of the deck for you. Tell me what card flew out the deck for you. I'm going to give you a card on the bottom of the deck after. I saw the card. I did see it. I'm not going to lie to you. I saw the card on the bottom of the deck. Tell me the card that flew out. Let me see who can get this. Whether you're a Virgo or not, I don't care what your sign is. Show me the card. Show me your spiritualism. Work towards getting this card right. Really focus on, try to pick up my energy. I'd be impressed if somebody gets this. I'd be very impressed. Even if it's a guess and it's not spiritualism. Let's see. Let's have some fun. Go ahead. I'm still waiting. Shit, I'll be out of beer before we get the answer. No, I'll try to slow down. I'll be out of beer by Leo. I see Ace of Wands, Temperance, Six of Wands, Queen of Swords, Hermit, Guessing the Tower. I love all the guesses, by the way. It doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. That's the best part of this. No judgment. High Priestess, the Sun, the Three of Swords. Keep going. Keep going. Ace of Swords. Keep going. Devil, Fool, Ten of Swords. There's 76 cards in the tarot deck. Keep going. Keep going. It doesn't matter. We're all right and we're wrong. I'm right. I'm wrong all the time. Just like anybody. But how right are you? Don't be an ignorant bitch. It's a little bit of my Leo. I want to say egotism or my spirituality, like coming out of its shell and not giving a fuck. Let's go. Let's go. I love this. I love that you're in tune to this. Thank you for being that way. Something with cups, Knight of Cups, the World, Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. I'm still waiting. Nobody sent the fucking card. Let me just make sure nobody said the card. You guys keep typing. I'll just double check. I don't think anybody said it. No, I don't see it. All right, I think time's up. I'll give you a little more time. Just say it. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Patience will teach you kindness, but patience will also teach you how to focus on the realms that people ignore. No pun towards you, Angelita. No pun. It's more or less like what I'm trying to explain to you is patience is a virtue that a lot of people don't have. And I like to stay patient with things because people don't understand what they don't want to acknowledge because they, whatever. That's another day. Somebody did say it. Jill, you said it. I don't know if did anybody say it before Jill though. Jill, you said it. Jill said it. Okay. Jill, you got it. The Magician. Virgo, let's read you. I feel like you've overcome endings, separations. I feel like things that upset you, you've let them go. That's some shit. Things that really burden or hurt you, you've learned how to adapt, how to overcome your own card, how to experience the pain, the anguish, the anxiety, the feelings. I almost get this like I felt like I should regret a situation, but I know better not to. I know how to stand on my own. I know how to focus on my own passions, my own reliability, and let go of the past. Virgo, you have this very strong energy right now. Oh, I see what I've been through. I see what I have to do. A lot of you have accepted the endings of victories or fighting with those victories that felt like you had to say goodbye to. And now I feel like you're just trying to invoke the energy, not to stress out or not to play with finding a fortune or a love for that separation. You have this I need to build or structure things that are going to make sense or that aren't going to make me feel apart from. I really like this. It left me in the cold. Or I felt cold hearted because of a situation with how I had to deal with it. What the hell? Let's keep going. I feel like today, in today's times, your heart's wide open to seeing things be exposed, not work out, left in the cold, not work out. You've endured enough of this bullshit. The moon's reversed. And now you're looking for balance. You're also looking to make a lot of money or take risks towards finding something that's going to make you feel like it makes sense. This makes me feel like it's all about making sense or finding things from it's almost like you found love deep inside of your heart that hurt. Dang, man. King of Swords reversed. You've decided I'm not going to let challenges of love take over how I exist in life. You have this I'm not going to let things that didn't work out. Look at this. Things that didn't work out in my life take over for me. I'm not going to do that. I'm cutting free of that bullshit. I'm okay with finding new celebrations or accepting them when they come. You have this I have to look out for me energy. I like this. And it's making you stronger every day, every fucking day, even though you feel like I don't know if that's going to show up. You have this, and that energy I feel like you hide. I feel like you hide that. I don't know if it's going to show up or if it's really going to be something I have to focus or tolerate emotionally. I'm not going to focus emotionally. You will not focus on this. I feel like an ending upsets you so fucking much that you've known that just because I can't work with that, I can't get lost in my in like the like I have to. You have a very practical energy. I can't be focused on something that didn't work out. I have to be patient with the situation, and I have to trust a situation. I'm still worried about who the fuck to trust, or if it's gonna make me happy. Energy. You have. I do get this too. Something about like it's not just about, Leon, if it's going to make me happy. It's if I want to deal with it or believe it'll make me happy energy with you. Will it bring I'm done. Complete balance. Will it bring the balance I'm looking for? You have this energy, is what the tarot's telling me. And you've been riding with this energy for a while. Something about, I've been holding on to this, and I can't believe what I had to go through. And it felt unfair, but now I respect knowing what I have to do. Energy. Whoa. I'm gonna ask something. Let me see what it says. I asked, will she win? I got a yes. Although tarot. Let's see what let's see what we get for the men. Maybe. So the women, it told me without the tarot, like you've already like transpired to figure out what hurt, what you had to deal with, and you've accepted it, moved on from it. So you were in a rock and a hard place and you hated it, and you gained acknowledgement and or excitement within inside of yourself. It didn't feel that exciting. But the men, I feel like they're still figuring out what they're doing or how to transcend or transpire against change this. There's I've got the high priestess, the four cups, and I feel like this is a male. The three of wands, the two of cups, the page of cups, the 10 of wands reversed, the knight of cups. It's a lot of male energy, and then it goes to the 8 of swords, trying not to let it overcome them, but then being afraid to build or knowing what to trust in, or being patient with trusting that they can find the happiness, build the bridge kind of energy. Strength and victories and cutting out your losses, but also accepting what didn't work will help you be aware of what balancing out, ending and starting over. A lot of people are going to struggle. A lot of men will struggle with this. A lot of Virgo men are struggling to believe they can find that happy outcome, is what it tells me. I don't really like that. They want love. They feel like it's overflowing or they deserve it kind of energy, but they're still focusing on the things that have happened. I don't like that, but that's what it's telling me. The Ace of Wands and focusing on what was. Not focusing on the future, focusing on what they had. Go to this. Look at. I'll show it to you with me. Not getting rewarded or staying up, feeling left out in the cold, aiming to move on, aiming to put in the work, getting over the heartbreak, trying to open up passionately, but at the same time, I feel like they struggle with it. I feel like they struggle with this. 10 of Wands and moving towards a direction that makes sense or walking away from what hurt them. They don't want to admit it. I get this I don't want to admit it energy either with the guys. I don't know Virgo guys, but if that's you, you can get over anything. I don't know Virgo men. I really don't think I know a Virgo man. And if I do, I'm sorry if I know you and I don't remember that it's your sign. But no, I don't think I know Virgo men. I know Virgo women. I don't know Virgo men. If you're going through that, life will teach you a lot. Life will open your eyes up to so much. You can't get stuck on the things that shouldn't count. Trust me. This comes from a guy who, with all the shit I've said in this reading, I'm going to say this. And I'm going to feel proud about saying this. I don't feel that proud. I feel a little I can't say disregarded, but I can say disgusted with many times in my life. I've tried to open the doors of the eyes to other people, but it made no sense until it was too late for me to give a shit for what they thought. Think about that. Just think about that. In other words, I've tried to give them the opportunity, put the fucking keys in their hand, but they didn't respect me till it was too late. And I'm tired of it happening over and over again. Like at one point, I hoped it would change. At this point, I don't care. I don't give a shit. People are gonna be what they want. Leo. Leo. I got fucking fuzz in that beer. No, I still got some. I knew I'd make it to Leo. It looked fuzzy. Here we go. Leo. Next 3 months for you. Leo. Good luck, Leo. Fuck. I'm nervous. A little bit. Not really. I'll get nervous. The chariot. Moving. A lot of you are going to move out of an energy of things that have... I feel like this is going to piss a lot of the Leo females off. They're going to be too... I know you've... I won't do it, but I'm going to do it. I know you bitches. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to feel good about it. My sis is a Leo bitch. You Leo bitch. I can be a Leo bitch at times. But no, this is for the females. You don't... And you may... I'm not a bitch. I don't want to hear what you have to say. Shut the fuck up and listen. The chariot, the 5 of cups, this is a woman, the 3 of wands, the 5 of cups, and two of cups. You're trying to let go of a situation that you've told yourself numerous times. It don't bother me. It doesn't upset me. It fucking upsets you. Unless you've got a new rod every night and you're deep in love with that fucking sex and that person, this is you. I feel like you're learning to let it go. I feel like you're learning how to trust to let this go, but you still hate what happened. You still hate the fact of what happened, and you need to be a little more patient with this bullshit. Whatever. The Page of Pentacles. No communication, or every time you talk to this person, it feels kind of hostile. I get a hostile energy, or like they just don't want to involve themselves into you, or they stop talking to you completely. It could be a cross-watching reading for Leo. Page of Cups. 5. Oh my God, this is so fucking ugly. First card that jumped away. I feel like emotionally you're sick of the bullshit. It feels like a sandbag or punching a fucking beanbag until the fucking little white fluffy dots pop out of it. 10 of Wands. Passionately recognizing I need to start loving myself. Yeah, I feel like you know this. I feel like you're letting go of a situation that ended, that really hurt, that wasn't showing you any love or reciprocation. I do feel like for some of you, you didn't want to admit that it bothered you. You were trying to be too prideful or too of like, I can do things my own terms. Energy. It doesn't have to be too much pride. It's some of you it was, but others of you it was more or less like, I can just do better. Maybe it was your ego. I don't really read like that. I do feel like the women went through this though, to where eventually you let it go. King of Wands, you recognized it wasn't for you. You became passionate. What did you become passionate about? Your happiness or your own abilities? Your own self-respect. I feel like this is what you learn to build towards or focus on. Women. I also feel like women do this. You may have felt like this disregard shouldn't have never happened to you. That's your card. Queen of Wands is Leo. Felt like this should have never happened to me. You focus on wanting extreme balance and letting go of love for a while. Even though you still want love, but it just feels so separated or discerning to what your heart desires or what you feel intentionally should have happened. With the Hermit card, upright. Queen of Cups. Your heart is still open for victories This is beautiful. So it tells me you still want victories. You do feel like a slouch on the couch, it tells me, when it comes to feeling like trusting situations or men. Yeah. Two of Wands. So a lot of you have learned to either let go of somebody that was untrustworthy, or you're doing that now, but you're also still holding back from moving forward. Whatever. Oh, look at this card. You're fighting every nigga off, every bitch off, every white boy off. You're doing everything over the sun. Look, goodbye, bitch. Goodbye, bitch. I don't want to deal with you. Say you later, sayonara type energy. I need balance. I need to trust situations, because if it's not going to grow, or I don't feel like I'm aware to where it's going to happen, I don't want to get stuck here. I don't want to feel this pain. I need pure and precise communication, but I also can't be stressed out about the outcome type of energy. I want happiness and family value. I want family value, but I also want to see us build together. That's what it's telling me. It's not my imagination, it's what I want. This could be for the male or the female at this point, because that's a guy. Decisions made. The cat's out of the bag, bitch. I don't know what to tell you. I'm leaving everything else in the cold, and I'm not trusting anything of the past or anybody to hurt me. And karma's going to play its course. My heart is a little scared. You have the scared energy. I don't usually pick up scared energy, but I am off of the Ace of Wands to the Fool to the Queen of Pentacles. I'm scared to progress forward or believe it's going to work, or they're going to appreciate me, and I'm not going to get what? Hurt again. All right. That's what we got for Leo. Leo, I'm going to tell you to focus on career and building yourself up, and those around you who show you appreciation. Focus on that and leave that at the table. Don't let anything else like subtract your mind or get in your way. I'm going to give you a little more, though. I do feel like I didn't give you enough. I'm gonna say it different from you, though. These are staying out of it. More than half the deck staying out of it. We get this little itty bit of tarot. Show me further on for Leo. Show me what's going on for Leo. You will find happiness. You will find the crowd. It's going to take time. The world reversed, the Four Swords. You can't think about what's going to happen. You just have to accept that it's going to happen. Look at it. You just have to accept the victories are going to happen. I'm telling you, you just have to accept it. You may not see what's going to happen now, but you may have to have the strength to see it and walk away from everything that disturbs your peace of mind. Anything that upsets you or that's slowing down the victories that you're supposed to entertain. Go to the bottom. Some of you emotionally may be holding back or feeling hostile to trusting going towards something else, or feeling like it could be something of balance, or seeing it for an ending, or not showing any validation to change. And this could be something that has nothing to do with what you're looking towards forward. It has everything for you to do with letting go of what you've been through. Let go of what you've been through and watch what you achieve. That's what I got for you, Leo. Anywho, let's keep going. I love y'all. I love y'all, and I appreciate you hitting the like button. I didn't finish my beer on Leo like I thought. I will take a sip and light a cigarette, because I'm getting this energy where it kind of made me feel a little sick to my stomach. I feel like you've been sitting in this pedestal of energy for too long, and it sucks. It sucks real bad. Trust me, I have a pedestal of energy of people not listening or paying attention to reality or what's true and tried. And it sucks. And I've wanted to let it go. But I also don't want to upset the people that appreciate me or that I appreciate. And I appreciate a lot of you. I do read. And this isn't to toot my own horn. This is just to be honest. least I could be honest while I'm drinking a beer with you after the many I've had. I do read to tell you guys shit, but I also do try to be like put psychology into it a little bit. Or after I read, what you say in the comments, I'll read, I'll use psychology, and I'll find out the truth through psychology of that what I understand through spiritualism to see if it's correct or incorrect. And it's usually right. And I don't like it. But those are for those fucking people that I'm not your therapist. I can give you therapy or I can extend my arm, but I can't extend to the extent to where I can fix you because I don't have the time or effort to give you that you're not giving to yourself. Think about it. Think about it. Let's keep going. All right. Cancer. Here we go. In a second. Cancer. I don't expect the world to change, but I hope the people in the world learn to see the things that they don't want to focus on. And then once they start focusing on them, it helps them. Trust me, it was not easy for me to do it, so I don't expect it for it to be easy for you to do. I understand that very well. Very well. One more time. Cancer. What do we got for you? Next 3 months. Put this over here. Wanting to move towards changes right off the bat. You're looking for the excitement and change. You're really wanting this to happen, it's telling me. You're sick of things not working out with change, knowing that it's time or necessary for it with the Hermit card. What? The past has really been a burden or upset the fuck out of you. Like really upset you or made you feel unhinged. I get this unhinged energy. The hangman, you're tired of being stuck there. It's almost like you want balance or karma to erupt, things to change in your favor. I don't blame you. Life is life. Open up to being aware to taking more challenges or risks towards being open towards love. Clarify this for Cancer. One flipped. Move towards doing it. I don't know how else to tell you. I feel like you're going to struggle to believe in this. Page of Pentacles. Put the work in and don't regret it. The Nine of Pentacles, almost feel like it's an energy where it's like you've aimed to do it or seen growth with it, but the growth hasn't shown up fast enough. You don't want to stress about it. You don't want to be lied to. You don't want to feel caged. You do feel, you may have felt emotionally unvalued. Something about being unvalued. I gotta smoke. Six of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Two of Wands. I feel like you've discovered things did not work out or go to the advantage point that I wanted. I had to fight for everything to get balanced. I get this, it didn't work out energy. I feel like I got tired of fighting energy. And look at the cards. I wanted this to work out. Everything I fought for, look at, didn't work out in reverse. Clarify it. I should have spoke up. Nine of Cups. Now emotionally, I'm a little upset that I didn't speak up or show what meant value in a love situation. Some of you, I get two energies. What the fuck? I get like some of you had to run from a bad situation where it was probably a little too domestic, or they were screaming at you or trying to be physical with you. Others of you, I get where there's a situation where it had been so voided for so long, you should have focused on it. Whatever. 10 of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. I should have built towards the wealth that I deserve. And clarify. Some of you became unafraid of letting go, of making a decision, of knowing it was unhealthy. What? What? This is fucking getting on my nerves. This reading is getting on my nerves. Let's keep going. If it doesn't make sense to me, it's probably going to make a lot of sense to you. I tried to be patient. It was too upsetting. I had to do the best thing and accept the death of the situation, or believing in the outcome. It felt too heavy, even though emotionally I felt attached to it. I just trust letting go of something that I really wanted to work or see change with. It feels like you got nowhere. Let me do this in front of you. You got nowhere. Nowhere. You're a card. You had to move on to find your happiness. Does that make sense? Does that ring a bell? We gotta hit ding, ding, ding. Let's go to the bottom. I had to move on. It is what it is. It is what it is. It's not what you've let it be. It's partially it is. Some of you had to find a wish fulfillment, and your feelings are thinking. Look at this. I said that, and that's the two cards I pulled out of the deck. Your feelings or your thinking to do this. Some of you, it's so hard to believe it was right, but it was the right course of action, but it still feels wrong because at the end of the day, you know you could have done something else. Now, if it was domestic, you couldn't have done anything else. You did the right thing. You don't have to be clairvoyant to tell you that. You just have to have common sense. Let's keep going. Cancer. The next 3 months. Here we go. Cancer, the next 3 months. Focus on the celebrations. I feel like that you've yet to have or seen the strength in. Focus on them. Believe in them. Believe in them. Believe in you. Let go of things that have upset you. Let them go. Do not get hindered by things that upset you. 5 of Swords that you've been through, that didn't work out, that you've had to cut out. Let them go. I feel like you've tried to on a mindset of hierarchy, but at the same time, you've been struggling to move on from this. You've been focusing on what hurt. And at the end of the day, cut free of that, what didn't work out, and make it work. Something about make this work. Trust in the emotions. Let go of the fear or anxiety of what hurt. Some of you really need to hear that. You need to buckle up for what's coming. And it's a wish fulfillment that you don't expect or believe in. Something about you need to trust more inside of yourself or believe more of how much power you have. I get this like believe in your own power energy. Work on that and put that work in perspective. Stop staying guarded or behind doors. Something about behind doors or letting shit upset you that you feel like wouldn't work out. And I feel like you could be on either spectrum. What? Here we go. Trust in the past teaching you how to move on. You've got to trust in the past how to move on so you can create these victories. Trust the past on how to let it go so you can move the fuck on to victory. If you don't do this emotionally, what's going to happen? You're going to go for looking for happiness, but it's going to stress you out, not finding the answers or speaking up about the balance you want. What's going to happen? You're not going to feel like you're moving or gaining ground. You're going to learn a hard lesson or become confused to something you should have been aware of. I'm done. That's what I have for Cancer. It's almost like a don't stop negating your own existence of happiness that you feel. I almost feel like you feel like it was stolen from you. I get this. Why was everything stolen from me? Why can't I find either the person who's going to make me happen or fix the situation that's going to make me happen? Why? It isn't why. And I feel like you've let go of that why, but at the same time, you're not wanting to focus on the why, but you know you should have focused on it a long time ago. or focused on how to change or adapt to the possibilities at hand. And that's for the men. The women was the one before. I'm done. We're done. We're done. Taurus. I'm sorry. I apologize. Here we go. I feel a little guilty for being so fucking blunt on that one because I feel like it's really hard for people to accept. Here we go. Taurus. The next 3 months. Taurus. You got Taurus. Next 3 months. 2 more shuffles. Taurus. Next 3 months. Here we go. Let's go. Thank you for the super chat. King of Wands. Ooh, feeling very stagnant in love. Or feeling like you don't. A lot of you may feel like you don't have time for it, but you would like the growth of it. What? Nine of Pentacles. I'm too focused on my worth. The Fool. I don't get a separation. Typically, I would tell you this is separation anxiety or being angry about the outcome of a situation. I feel like a let go energy on that. I feel more or less like I can't be fooled or bothered with things that didn't work out or balance out or stressed me out or they weren't telling me the truth. You have this, they weren't telling me the truth energy and shit's going to bite them in the ass energy where I'm not going to be the one who lets that like be my acceptance. I'm going to focus on things that I desire, that I'm passionate about, that I want to create. You have this weird, I got stuck in a situation that upset me, energy, and I can't focus on that. I got to focus on self-value or creating abundant energy. I'm aware of what I have to do, what I have to say, fuck that, and focus on. With this card, the Eight of Pentacles. The past might have taught you a lesson of how to let go of things that weren't moving forward, of people who weren't accepting you to move forward. I almost feel like you had to leave people in the past or let go of people who were allowing something to hurt them so much, or they felt that it was going to hurt you, where they sidelined you, or they try to make you feel like unappreciated. Fuck that, unappreciated. I feel like could have been a little girl or a younger girl or a mother. I'm going to tell you, if you have the Six of Cups reversed and the Page of Cups, it was a young girl or a mom who didn't value your situation. Nine of Cups, I'm done. Stepmom, somebody who needs to hear stepmother. The Sun, the Five of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Magician, the Knight of Cups, and the Seven of... You got tired of fighting this battle. Fuck that. You shouldn't be fighting a battle. Move away from it and go towards the celebrations that are going to create happiness. I feel like there are situations in your life. Some of you could be worried about creating a family before it's too late as well. Whatever that fuck that's about. Here we go. I get this family energy. I want the balance and I want it to happen before it's time's up energy. I'm going to fight for my direction, but I'm not very sure of the direction that's not going to stress me out or that's going to work out. I want you to trust in the matter. Let things end and speak or be resilient. Be very resilient. Don't be guarded to what happened. Be aware of how you felt in a situation and what has value to you. Focus on this. The heartbreak taught you a lesson. It taught you how to move away from energy that doesn't want to heal itself. You can only heal what's willing to be healed. And sometimes it's yourself. Sometimes it's other people to an extent. But it's always yourself. The King of Cups reversed to the Ten of Wands to the Death. I feel like it became exhausting. I feel like you made a decision to say, fuck this. I love the person or I love the situation. But if they're not willing to sacrifice change, I can't find balance here. Empress. Why is the Empress here? It stressed the fuck out of you. That's why it's here. It either stressed you out or made you feel like the person's gonna do something that you feel like you need to like hold their hand. That's for some of you. Probably a mom. I feel like a mother. The Strength, the Temperance, the King of Swords, the High Priestess. Clarify. And 2. I think you recognized you can't win in a situation. Either with a mother or a mother felt that way to a daughter. Could have been to a son, but it feels like a mother to a daughter. Ace of Swords. I had to clarify that this ain't gonna work, or it's hurting me, and it's slowing down their potential. Holy shit! The Ten of Cups. Excuse me. The Ten of Swords. The Four of Swords. Their thinking and emotions to moving on or trusting isn't being creative. It's being more of illusional or disillusional. I feel like disillusional with this card, the last card in the deck. Taurus, I feel like somebody tried to paint you out to be the bad person. At the end of the day, they weren't focusing on. It's almost like they couldn't belly up to their weakness. I hate to say that. I really hate to say that because I feel like a dick. I feel like a dick telling you that. I feel like you dealt with somebody younger or older. Some of you it was older and some of you it was younger. But I get this energy where it's like they couldn't belly up to their own sadness or their own displeasure or their own discomfort with how they treated something or a situation or how they handled it. So they threw it at you. Fuck that. You shouldn't stand your ground. Stay grounded. Stay reliable. If they didn't treat you with too much disrespect, you can still be there down the road for them, but don't let it undermine your feelings, your thoughts, your empathy, your self-respect, or don't forget about it. That's it. That's all I got. All right, Aries. In a second. I was gonna be like, I hate you, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. It's not. It shouldn't be. Let's see what it is. My beer's gone. Fuck. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed these readings. We'll see. Maybe not. Did I skip Gemini? I skipped Gemini. I must hate Geminis, you motherfuckers. Did I really skip Gemini? I probably did. Gemini will be last. Well, us 25 people because I skipped Gemini's bitch ass. It's gonna be the same fucking puddle of mud. It's gonna be Gemini. Stop being a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Geminis are good people to an extent. Geminis can be a pain in the ass, but so can any sign. So can Aries, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, etc., etc. We can all be a pain in the ass. I kind of like that, skip Gemini. Maybe there's a message for you in the end. Fuck, I thought I was done after this. I'm glad I looked at the chat. Thank you. Jill and somebody else said that. Hello, Teresa A. But somebody else said I skipped Gemini. Thank you. I'm running out of cigarettes on top of fucking no beer. I got one cigarette left. Oh, fuck. It's going to be a night of nights. Smoke that shit in front of you. But probably by the time I get done with fucking Aries to Gemini. Ugh. It's going to taste real good. Aries. Next 3 months. We're going to keep shuffling. Just 3 more time. Best for last. There you go, Swan. There you go. I totally forgot about Gemini. Maybe Gemini doesn't need a reading tonight. Maybe I should just leave it with an 11 zodiacs. No, I won't do that. I want to. I want to piss off the Geminis because they're already pissed off that I skipped them and they got no fucking patience. But I'm like, you know what? I ain't got to do that. I'll read your bitch ass. Bitch ass, what? Unsubscribe. Shut up, bitch. And watch. I'm tired. I'm not from reading, just tired because I drink so fucking much. I drink a fucking half a pint of Jägermeister and 6 fucking. If you didn't see it, Samuel Adams, Boston Loggers, my stomach is like bloated like a fucking pregnant woman. I'm bloated. All right, here we go. Knight of Wands for Aries, reversed. No action. Letting go. Not wanting to fight for communication. Why? Because when it stresses you, you want to move towards it or talk about it. You're trying to. It tells me you're trying to be resilient. It tells me Aries is trying to be resilient from speaking up. Also, could feel like I don't want to fight with battles that aren't going to work out kind of energy. Let's see what you get. Bottom. 2 of Cups, reversed. 10 of Wands, reversed. And the Death card. Clarify it with a shuffle. Why are you emotionally accepting this? You're feeling, oh my God. It's telling me the 2 of Cups reversed, the 10 of Wands reversed, the Death card upright, and the Queen of Swords. You're trying to emotionally adapt or accept things that upset you or didn't speak or communicate with you. You're trying to let go of things that emotionally you felt attached to. You're trying to move on. It's telling me your bitch ass is trying to move on. And if you say, no, I'm not, you're lying, motherfucking bitch ass Aries. You a liar, bitch. Make the decision. Move the fuck on. Stop stressing about things you have no control of, because I feel like your control area is trying to boss up on something you have no control of. And you don't like it. Emotionally, it makes you feel like, what the fuck? But I'm Aries. Stop it. Stop it, bitch. Here we go. 7 of Pentacles. But I'm Aries. Everything's going to invest in me because I'm that important. Stop feeling, you feel too important, bitch. Stop that important bullshit. Cut that attitude out. It's going to piss a lot of Aries off. They're going to be like, but I am important. I am the shit. I don't give a fuck if you're female or male. I feel like you're both doing that. I feel like, I wish I had I don't think I have one. Yeah, I do. I got the golden nugget, bitch. You ever watched Shark Tank? Let's play a game. Let's play a game, motherfucker. Let's play with my acknowledgement of sometimes when the turtles. Sometimes I sit here, right? And I know I'm going to tell you some more in a second. And I'm going to feel good about it, validated. But it's going to go back many, many years, like before I started the channel. But we'll get to that. Does Aries, I have to do this. Hold on. I'll put my vampire tarot deck here so you can see my fucking elbow. You see nothing's moving. Does Aries need to stop feeling super important? Does Aries need to stop feeling super important? Does Aries need to stop feeling super important? Is that a no or a yes? Is that a no or a yes? It's a big ass yes. Are these my feelings? Are these my feelings? Are these the tarot card feelings? Are these the tarot card feelings? Ready? Show me. Are these the tarot card feelings? Bitch, please. Let's have a mental disease. Get back down on your knees. I'm such a bitch in a red suit. I just don't need to wear red to tell you, motherfucker. Heaven on earth. Bring it. Bring it up. I enjoy it. Anywho, I feel like you're going through a situation where it's like you got to focus on what means value to you. I also feel like you're starting to underpinion the idea of what you should value or who you should value. And I feel like you've went through the struggle for so long to where you're not focusing on the struggles of the things you should value. Done. Let's keep going. And you could be a woman or a motherfucking man stuck on the bullshit. I don't care what you are. Put the value forward towards what excites you. And stop pretending like things do excite you. They don't. The shadow side. Karma. Because if you don't, it's gonna reap up your butthole. It's gonna sew your butthole shut. In other words, you're gonna be so stressed out about emotionally finding excitement or vitality and happiness that what you wanted to rush towards never worked out. Why? A lot of it has to do with love. Stop feeding yourself into a frenzy of accepting what you think you deserve, but not wanting to be willing to go after or look for it. The moon. Be aware of letting go of the things that have upset you or that you haven't worked towards to get over. The world. Accept the endings. Accept the sacrifice. I feel like Aries has a lot of heartbroken energy they have to focus on or despair so they can create happiness, so they can evolve and find the balance they're looking for that they're not gaining all the way forward through. You might be gaining it financially, or you might have it in a family situation, but you don't have both. Find it and trust that you deserve it or that it can show itself to you. And I feel like that's the message I'm supposed to tell you. I'll give you more. I'll give you more, Aries, before we do Gemini. I'm a creepy bitch, and I know that. To a lot of people out there, they're like, how does he know the bitch is gonna do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. Just keep trying to work your brain. That's all. And trust me. I've let go of the theories of other people, or I've listened to people like me and let them say what they're gonna say and let them do me dirty, knowing they're talking shit to other people to gain gains that I'm like, bitch, I don't need those gains. I got close enough to that person, understood that person, told the person it would happen. It did happen. And predict the outcome between us. And then when they come towards me after they want to cut me off, I'm like, bitch, who are you playing with? I'm not all about clout. Some people are. Clout or fame is all some people care about. Me, I care about reality, existence. And until Aries figures this out emotionally, they're going to be upset. You may be upset, bitch. You may hate this fucking reading, bitch. But guess what? You're going to be upset that shit didn't build out or work out to your advantage because you ain't listening. You ain't fucking learning nothing. You're going to fight for it. But at the same time, you're going to feel like it's coming until you realize it came to end. It came to end. Move away from that energy. Learn how to challenge yourself mentally. Also, communicate and stop walking away from situations or ignoring having the opportunity, because that's what's happening. I feel like the men feel like they got all these opportunities and they're about something, but they ain't getting shit. The women, I feel like they're slowing their ass down on even going towards them. How do I know that? How do I know that? Did Tarot just tell me that, or did I just tell you that? Think about it. We're done. All right. That's your 3 months. Make it better in 3 months. All right, here we go. Gemini. I'm a bitch. I'm your bitch. Oh, I'm so over that I got one cigarette left. I'm mad about it. No, I want like 5 more. Here we go. I don't need 5 more. It's God's way of saying, fuck you, bitch. Here we go. You need more cigarettes. You smoked enough online and today. Stop. Calm the fuck down, Leo. Here we go, Gemini. The next 3 months. Let's see what we get for you. I hope it's not ugly. Who the fuck knows what it's gonna be? I could tell you if I tried, but I don't want to. I'd rather just be like in the dark. That's probably not a good idea either. Shut up. Shut up and stop trying to tell them too much. Here we go. I'm so happy right now because it's just like I'm so used to it. I'm so used to the bullshit. I'm gonna light that cigarette. I'm dying over here. There we go. Got the cough out. I'm about that bitch. For you, Jim. No, not really. It's not for you. It's for me. For you, Gemini. It's a bullshit lie. Here we go. Gemini. The next 3 months. Just one more. What do we got? Ooh, I love how that went in. There we go. Gemini. Next 3 months. Trust in yourself. I get this. Not wanting to move forward or believe it's going to work out energy. Why? Why do I feel like that? The High Priestess reversed. Like, you're not. Clarify. All right, so there's an earth sign, air sign, or water sign you feel like you could not collectively gain perspective with. King of Swords, when it came to communication, temperance. I feel like it's reversed. I feel like it disturbed your patience or it emotionally made you feel blocked or unhappy. You have this unhappy energy, like very unhappy energy. Could be something either around work. I do get work for you, or believing in change or sacrifice. Some of you could be with a Libra, with making things happen. What the fuck? Here we go. The King of Pentacles. It's gonna get difficult. I can already tell you. I hate when it gets fucking. You have this energy where it's like you want to focus on bringing in new vibration or money. I get this strong vibrating energy on this King of Pentacles. Like, I'm going to bring in the new Queen of Pentacles. Don't give up on knowing you can do this. I feel like you slouch on the action. You get a slouch energy. You may feel like somebody played the victim towards you or treated you like a victim or an asshole. I get asshole. Something about the moon and asshole energy with you. You have this asshole, I don't trust them energy with that moon. I'm done. Here we go. I try to be open and respective, but they emotionally are a piece of shit. It could be a water sign, by the way. They're a piece of shit. Page of Pentacles, they try to make it work. The love is reversed. I don't trust or feel love for the connection. It's an earth, water. It's an earth or water sign. Definitely a water or earth sign. You have too much earth and water here. Six of Wands reversed. The world. I gotta move on. I gotta build or nurture a situation. I haven't discovered why it stresses me out or why the communication is so broken. It's a fucking. I'm gonna tell you the truth. It's an earth, water, or fire sign that's pissed you off. Is what it's telling me. For Gemini, I didn't do Pisces yet, did I? I still got to do fucking Pisces, right? Did I do Pisces? What the fuck? I don't even know what signs I did. I've drank too many beers. Fucking 6 beers, half a fucking pint of Jaeger. I'm pretty toast. I ate, but obviously there wasn't enough. The fucking sandwich and how the sandwich was not enough. I don't even know if I read Pisces. All right, Pisces, I did read. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to say your name. DC Decipher. I think that's what that says, Decipher. I feel like I read Pisces, but all right. Let's keep reading Gemini. clarify. I want to clarify the working effort. Clarify that for Gemini. What's going on? Things at home feel like they've been too much. You got this. Things at home have sucked or felt like it's been all on you. Energy. Oh my God, does it feel all on you? And you're trying to pretend like it doesn't bother you. Fuck that. You're missing the excitement of sex. Some of you are missing that like flavor of love, or being fucked right. Something about I'm missing sex or I'm missing being fucked right. I don't usually say that, but here we go. The Five of Pentacles to the Star. I feel like everything's leaving. And emotionally, I'm trying not to let it get to me. I want happiness. I want to be strong enough to have happiness, but I don't see things changing. Emotionally, I want to move towards love. A lot of you want to be loved. There's nothing wrong with that. Here we go. But I'm standing so hard on my own. I'm not getting resolved. Ace of Swords reversed. The Empress upright. And the Three of Hearts. My heart feels broken. I feel like nobody cares about me. The Death card. I feel like I'm sick of being on this horse by myself. What the fuck? I feel like I'm sick of this energy by myself. Let's keep going. We're going to keep going. I ain't done with you. Clarify the Death card. What is it that you're struggling to trust? Things are going to change or balance out. Or that you won't be on your own. Or that emotionally, I won't have to let go of situations that aren't moving forward. You have to gain it. Trust the perspective of your life. And let go of fear and anxiety. Because that's the illusion that's slowing you down. Here we go. That's definitely listen. Seven of Cups with those cards, with the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, and this card, it's the illusion that's slowing you down. Let go of the past. Six of Cups reversed. Let it go. Work on the stability and believe in yourself. Let things end so something else can begin. And don't let anything separate you from the changes, especially your mind or your feelings. A lot of it's mental. It's mental clarity that you have to let go of. I feel like you have to let go of mental clarity or the worry. And I feel like you struggle to do this, but you try to tell the world you're okay without doing it. What the fuck is that? It's not making you happy. I'm sorry. I hate this fucking reading, but the Seven of Wands, you feel on guard. Seven of Pentacles, you feel like the past deserted you. The Two of Swords, you made a decision to let go of fighting for something that wasn't going to work. I do feel like you want to see honor or respect. I get this. I want honor or respect, but I'm tired of the battles or the lack of it showing up. Energy. Why? So you have this. Without the tarot, I feel like you have this. I'm worth more, but I'm not getting what I want. Energy. And how is it going to show up or work? You have to let go of the fear. The shadow side's reversed, and you have to take the challenge or believe in yourself to see it change. You have to see this change for yourself. I can't make it change. You got to make it change. Hold on. I fucking had another dragon. I put it out for you. Damn it. Don't lie about trusting yourself to find the balance that's necessary. Something about once you trust yourself to find the balance that's necessary, you win. I just feel like you're struggling to believe you can win. A little bit more. Gemini. I skipped you and you waited very long. We're going to say something else for you. Show me the outcome they need to see. We're going to use the Morgan Greer tarot deck. Show me the outcome Gemini needs to see. Show me the outcome they need. There we go. You have to be carefree. You have a carefree energy. I feel like what you've dealt with in the past I'm going to tell you something. There's something here that's really hurt you, that you became aware to, where you were hoping they would communicate, but they didn't, or they didn't show up for you. You just have to move on from it. You can't be worried or feel that way. I feel like you've learned to establish building on your own, accept the challenges, but it still hurts you. I get this, it still hurt me energy. It still hurts me now energy. And it hurts, it may even feel like it hurts other people or children. What the fuck? The sun, I want happiness and I want to go in that direction. I need somebody to support me that's going to do this with me, that I'll do it with them. What the fuck? It's not showing up, or I feel like I'm stuck. Energy. Everything feels like it's not moving in the direction that I can trust. I trust myself, but I need to find out the balance or the love for the situation. You have a lot of I need to trust the situation for what it can be. Energy. Let me show you this. I have to show you for you to understand what I'm saying. I'm tired of fighting for things that emotionally rock me, or that have put me in the energy of not wanting to trust it. This is what's showing up for you. Stability has been very important, but also I feel like you finding out that things actually love you have been important too, or aren't going to reciprocate the past. What the fuck? And being able to be strong enough to move forward with no regrets or worrying about what's going to happen. Wow. Judgment. I'm done. This is it. I feel like the Wheel of Fortune, I feel like the Five of Swords and the Two of Swords is telling you to realize and recognize what can be, and make it happen. Go after it. Give me 3 more. Cut out the things that don't deserve you or make you unhappy. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the Three of Cups, and then you have so you may have felt like you've had 3 options, but you haven't known what to choose towards. You're going to have to figure that out. Nobody else can figure that out but you. Otherwise, you're going to stay unhappy. When it goes to moving in direction, you may feel like, did I make the right choice? Emotionally, was I making the right wish from it? Or was I lying to myself? Or am I going to be upset? Am I going to think too much about it? The Hangman. I'm going to get stuck on focusing on my value or what I love, or making the right balance, or finding the right passion. Clarify that with not knowing what to work with. I'm done. You're going to have to really balance out what's going on. And I feel like some of you, this has to do with a love or career situation, Gemini. Some of you, it's both. Some of you, it's like, figure it out. I can't figure this out for you. That's for you. The balance is necessary. And I feel like you're worried about being fooled or being stuck on something that doesn't passionately grow or show you something that you could trust at all. Because if it did, you would have the power to want to move towards it. But you have a little bit of fear towards this. You have a little bit of fear towards this, or believing this is the right growth or the right direction, or not going to be another problem in your life. That's what I have for Gemini. What the fuck? Gemini, take your time to focus on the things that are going to focus on you. And if you have too much focus on life right now, where it feels like you're focusing on so many things, but you're not getting what you want, focus a little bit more on what you want. Don't forget about what wants you, or what could want you. Don't get too pretentious, in other words. Focus on the reality of, just be respectful towards yourself, but respectful towards others, and don't let go of what's important on both ends. And really value the existence of what could be good for you and what can't. Because I feel like you've let go of the value of believing it sits in front of you. Hold on a minute. Change is going to happen regardless. And some of the women need to hear that. Let's go to the guys. Some of the male Geminis need to let go of focusing too much on themselves, or focusing too much on believing that somebody was there for them, but they weren't putting enough input towards making them see it. What the fuck? I'm done. I'm so over. It actually sounds like my dad. I feel guilty. I'm done. Put a fork in me. We're done. Hold on. I want to get a little bit more on the guys. Some of the guys are accepting. I get like a male Gemini energy where they're trying to accept to be alone, and it's okay. But at the same time, they want to have. Some want to procreate. Some are like, fuck that. I ain't got time for any of this. So fucking belligerent with it too. Where it's like, okay, what do you want me to tell you? Kind of sit the fuck back. Sit down. Sit your ass down kind of energy. And focus on what's gonna heal you. Not what you think makes you feel righteous at the moment, but what's gonna make sense later. And I can't I can expunge enough wisdom, acknowledgement, or excitement to entertain what I'm saying, other than for the person to experience it. That's what it is. I'm done. I mean, I'm done with the reading. I'm done. I don't know. I'm thinking of answering questions, but I don't know. Here we go. We're gonna answer some questions. Let's do it. I don't know if I want to do it with tarot. Like, I like doing the tarot, but I don't trust the tarot like I trust myself. Makes a big difference. Yeah, a big difference. I actually got to respond to somebody in the email. And somebody already read me. They're like, "Oh, your shit came true," and I'm like, "Yep." And they want more, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'll give it to you. I ain't gonna charge you for the one question. I'm not gonna do that." But I understand where they're at. I understand where I'm at, so I get it. Anywho, just sick of the bullshit. Bullshit comes and goes. We have to take what we take. We have to live what we live. We have to accept the bullshit, but you don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, you can accept it, move on from it, and that's that. Thank you, Clucky. I appreciate you rewinding. I'm gonna read some of these comments. Yes, all signs are done. Okay, I am gonna say this, and they're not gonna hear it. But I swear to God, if you say some stupid shit in the comments, whether somebody posts the fucking timestamps or not, a lot of individual people on my channel post the timestamps. Like, a lot of people individually post them, and then somebody goes along, whether it's like Goodman, Casey. I've had other readers do it, or people that don't read, whatever, post the fucking all signs. Like the timestamps. If you come to this channel and I don't even give a fuck if you don't see this part, but if you come to this channel and you keep posting timestamps, I'm gonna delete your shit. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block the fuck out of you because your belligerent energy, I'm tired of it. I'm tired of you not accepting things or being lazy. You're lazy shit. Yet, no, I'm not here all the time, but I understand why I'm not here all the time. For you to do that, I don't appreciate it, and I will block you. And I have been blocking them. Not all of them, but I'm going back to where it's like, you know what? Fuck that. Block them. Let them fucking deal with somebody else. Somebody else that's going to feed them a bag of bullshit. Like, I'm at that point in my life. And I'm okay with that. I'm not okay with being out of Samuel Adams or cigarettes, though. I'm like, fuck. It is what it is. So, I'm thinking, do I want to answer a couple questions? Yeah, I hope you do too, Elsie. I'll read a small collective. I can't use these cards though. They're done. I can read these. Thank you for the super chat, Allban. Allban, excuse me. Monica. Here we go. I'm so used to reading Allban. It's Allban in the past. I think she asked me a question too. I gotta answer. So I gotta answer two people. Fuck. Plus, let's respond to readings on my fucking email that I've seen. I just haven't had time to read. Spend time with family. Here we go. Yes. Oh, be aware. Be aware of what? Be aware of the emotional challenges collectively. The things that may upset your mindset or your trust or your value. Anything that's going to upset your mindset, trust, or value, be aware of this right now for all signs. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you, it may stem to the past, trying to reach out, or you just trying to balance understanding the value behind what happened. Here we go. Five of Wands. Some directions that you might have thought were worth fighting or speaking to or communicating with aren't worth it. That tells me they're not worth it. Three of Chalices. I swear to God, if that was going to be the King of Swords card, it's going to make me look like an asshole, but it's not. Three of Chalices of the Page of Pentacles. So there are times where it's been devastating or hard to believe in creating something brand new. In love, love is reversed. Judgment. In love. Here we go. Don't let toxic situations, I feel like that may have played you or made you feel worked. Ten of Pentacles reversed towards the Two of Wands. Make up your mind on, don't let them, look at this. Two of Wands, Two of Swords. Don't let them make your mind up on the decisions ahead collectively. Do not let this happen. Put the establishment back inside of yourself. If you got to be secretly creative or just receptive to this, stay that way. My mouth is dry. And trust the practice. I feel like the best energy I could give you is trust yourself right now. Trust yourself collectively. But also, Seven of Swords, don't lie about things that have emotionally challenged you. Four of Chalices. I feel like if they've emotionally challenged you, it was to teach you something, not to stress about them. Tell Ace of Cups reversed, to let them go and to become strong, to validate the honesty behind what hurt, to accept it, to let it go. Because if it kept you stuck for longer than you wanted, Three of Pentacles to the Three of Swords, it taught you what isn't going to fight for you or what isn't deserving. I feel like of your time. Temperance reversed. Of your time. All right, I think I'm going to go to bed. All right, guys. I love you. Y'all have a good night. If you made it this far, you made it this far. Please remember to hit the like button. I'm going to sleep. I'm tired. I'm going to go fucking try to find a cigarette up in the bushes. Like I don't know what to tell you. I love you all, ladies and gentlemen. Whether you respect or hate me, I still love you a little bit. Might hate you a little bit too. No, but who gives a fuck? Really, it is. No, I do care about a lot of you, or the majority. Even if you don't like my fucking videos. And even if I want to haunt your dream. No, I'm just playing. But like, I'm trying to be funny, goddammit. All right, so I gotta go to bed. I just started. Holy shit. All right, y'all have a good night. Thank you. You're all beautiful. And things can get better regardless. I don't give a fuck what your sign is. Things can get better. Chapters can change. We have to value the change or the acceptance. You have to do this, and I have to do this. Have a good night. Have a good week. I hope to see you soon. And thank you for your time. Good night. Bye, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.